It's review day, and we're gonna review one of your underwater films. No.
Yes, we are in today's video. Coming up. And welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in again for another episode of reviewing your underwater films. Please forgive my buddy and guest
Assistant.
guest Sebastian for screwing up the intro. He's not very used to being in front of the camera, but we're working on that, and hopefully we'll get there one day. Right.
One day, yeah.
One
Yeah,
day.
one day.
It's great to see all your smiling faces again today. And again, obviously, it's Thursday and we have another video for you to be reviewed and discussed with you here on the channel. What are we watching today?
Today we're gonna watch a film made by Lee Jellyman.
I love the name.
Me too. And yeah, let's dive right into
Yeah,
it.
we don't have much more information about that film, so we'll just dive right into it as soon as I open it up here, and let's dive in. Ooh, black and white. Kotao. Cool music. Nice. Of course. It would not be Qatar without a World Cup. Cool shot.
I'm moving gently forward over the wild and beautiful unexplored world below me. I'm floating in silence and breaking it up with the sound of my breath. Above me, there's nothing but shimmery light, a place where I've come from, and will go back to when I am done here. I'm going deeper past the wrinkled rocks and dark seaweed, toward a deep blueness where a school of silverfish wait. As I swim through the water, bubbles burst from me, wobbling like little jellyfish as they rise. I check my air. I don't have as much time as I need to see everything. But that is what makes it so special.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Lee, for submitting
Yes.
this film. Awesome. That was really enjoyable.
Absolutely,
That was like
absolutely.
a very happy film. It really made me very happy, and it made me want to go dive.
Yeah.
So, mission accomplished, I would say. Yeah, congrats on this really really nice piece that you've delivered here, and thanks again for letting us watch and review it here. Do you want to go first?
I can go first, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I actually don't have any critics or something. It just was, as Matthias said, it was fun to watch. Beautiful piece. Um, yeah, excellent recording. Like the diversity of shots you had, like
Mhm.
wide angle, macro. Um, the editing was very nice. Like the shots were stable. Yeah, it was really, really nice.
Mm.
If you would ask me if I would have some tips, I would have like minor improvements.
That's what they're
Okay,
asking.
but it's really like it's really like it's just like really really tiny. It's like sometimes I think with the squid and I think where the turtle is, there's the white balance. You could tweak the white balance a little bit better. That's one of those shots where it's like, I think with the lighting conditions a little
Mm.
critical, where you could do a little better shot matching and the white balance itself. Um, that's one thing about color. The other thing is the transitions. I think it worked quite well because like we had fun watching it and we loved it. But I'm not a big fan of like this very fancy
Mm.
transitions.
Mm.
So sometimes it would be better just use like a regular one or just a cut
Yeah.
for one scene to another because like it gives them like this, I don't know what the feeling is, but it's like this whooshy feeling is like, but it's such a nice piece, so calm and like with this fancy transitions, yeah, you could avoid it in my opinion.
Yeah, it seems to me, looks to me, these transitions look to me very 90s. It's like, when you first start editing your first video in Windows Movie Maker or something, and you
Yeah,
get like 20 transitions, and
Pinnacle
wanna
Studios.
and you wanna try out every of them. Please don't get me wrongly. I immensely enjoyed this film, and as Sebastian said, I think you've done a tremendous job with this piece. Um, what I really enjoyed is that even though your audio clips are very stable, they're very dynamic at the same way. That's what really fascinated me, I think, about the movie. That I don't think there was many shots that were completely stable, but they were stable in the way you filmed them, but there was a dynamic in them because either your subject was moving quite noticeably towards the camera or across the camera, or you were moving sometimes even with your subject or against your subject, and that just made those shots very dynamic
Yeah,
to me to watch, and I really enjoyed that. The transitions, same as Sebastian said, I probably would avoid these type of transitions. They didn't really harm too much, but it's just a
just
little thing. It's just a little thing. I thought that all your images were very well exposed. There was a good combination of different angles and different types of shots, as Sebastian said. I loved the silhouetted shots. I think there was one or two silhouetted shots. I really loved them. Very well executed. They're not easy to do. And with the color matching, there was a few scenes where you could have tweaked the colors a little more so that they would match from one shot to another one. I noticed this particularly with the whale shark shot. There was one sort of in the middle towards the end where you had two whale shark shots right one after the other, and they weren't color matched. That's with different color temperature in those two shots. So if you wanna, yeah, that's just a tip, but it's a small improvement to match those color temperatures in between the clips. And in some of the clips, I think I noticed a little reddish tint in the image. So just trying to get rid of that will just make it look that tiny, that tad little better. But all in all, man, fantastic work. Immensely enjoyed it.
yeah.
I think I want to watch it again.
Yeah, and,
And
and we talked, or you especially talked in the last few reviews, you talked especially about like the intro
hmm
length and kind of you want to do it. That's the way you should do it.
yeah.
It's like it's
Oh yeah,
short,
yeah.
it's just there, you see it's the intro and then boom, the film starts and it's just Perfect.
True. Yeah, we didn't even talk about the intro here, but yeah, that was very well executed too. The few sequences, very slow, very calm, black and white. I like it, and then there's a transition from black and white to color, and boom, here we are, and we're right in there. The music kicks in, and it's really a movie that makes you feel very, very good and happy, and that makes you want to jump in the
You want to
water.
dive.
You
Yeah.
want to dive.
It really
I
makes
want to
you
go
want to
for a
dive.
dive now. So Lee,
Yeah.
thank you so much for allowing us to review this film
Yes.
and show it here on the channel. Awesome. Really, really awesome work. As always, we'll link Lee's film and his YouTube channel down in the video description below. Please go over there, leave a like, leave a comment, a subscription on Lee's channel and that film. And maybe he's got some other films on there that are likewise worthy to watch as this one here that we were able to review today. If you have a film that you want us to review as well, make sure to send me an email with the link to the uploaded film to contact@matthiaslebo.com, and we'll make sure to watch it in good time. Please keep in mind there is a bit of a waiting time right now, about 7-8 months, because we've been receiving so many submissions lately, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't submit your film. Please do so. We'll make sure to watch every one that gets submitted and review every one of those films here on the channel. Also, please make sure to let us know what camera you use to film your masterpiece, and what additional accessories you've used, like lights, tripods, lenses, all that sort of stuff, so that we will just able to give you maybe a little extra information on how you can use all that stuff a little more efficient or different in the future on your future underwater filmmaking adventures and undertakings. And I've talked again way too much. This is getting into this is getting typical for these videos.
It's like a Matthias talking session.
Yeah, pretty much. So please disturb me.
So guys, if you liked the video, and we would really be happy if you give us this thumbs up, like button, and follow our channel to see more reviews like that. And yeah, I would say see you next week.
Keep capturing underwater adventures. And until the next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.